Hey friends, it's Neil from Post to Post. Finally, after 6 years of the trip and not putting together that final vlog from the trip, I have finally completed it, editing it. I've spent the last couple of weeks going through that trip in 2018 to Vegas and getting all the footage from that last little section and stuff. My trip from 2022 to when I did my cruises, I got all that footage. I'm going to edit that into a vlog. And then also my trip to Calgary last year. There's still one more vlog from that trip that needs to get done. So I spent the last couple of weeks just kind of going back and just going through a laundry list of old videos that I really needed to complete. And this is the one that really needed the most attention, is the one that's 6 years overdue. So what you're about to see is basically a 25-minute, I'll call it a vlog. It's more like a collection of clips more so than a vlog. That's actually why I originally did not edit it at the time, is because I didn't really have a lot of face-to-camera kind of interaction telling the story, so it was really difficult to put together. So what I'm going to do is actually, after you see me, my stupid face here talking, I'm going to watch the video and talk over it essentially in some parts and give you some context to what you're looking at. There are going to be some clips that are just clips, and you can hear the background noise and not me talking. And then there are going to be some clips where I've had to strip the audio because of copyright, because of music. There's music playing, so I'll insert stock music or something like that. But this isn't supposed to be a big catchy vlog where it's like high pace, high action, really intense. It's very low key. It's really just a collection of footage, and it's kind of a memory piece for me. This video is really for me, and it's for me to look back on, and it's for you guys in the sense where it captures like a really interesting moment in NHL hockey history. And that's because I was in Vegas during the big run in the first year, their inaugural year, where they went to the playoffs, they went to the finals. And this last vlog that you're about to see is during the Stanley Cup finals against Washington. And I was there. I was there in the arena watching the game that was happening in Washington. There was like a big watch party in the arena, and then there was different games going on, so I was outside watching as well. So there's a lot of like footage that it's just really interesting to kind of look back on. And also it was pre-COVID, which is very strange. So anyways, grab a snack, grab a drink. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you as we watch. So this vlog actually starts off in Salt Lake City at Clark's Planetarium, I believe it was, or maybe it was Clark Planetarium. I was there with Luke visiting his sister. She lived in Salt Lake City, and we decided to spend a couple of days there. So we went to the Salt Flats, which you'll see later. We went to this planetarium, and we did some other things. And this was a really cool place to go if you love science. They had space stuff. They had general science stuff. It's just one of those places that you could kind of walk around for a while and just find a lot of interesting things. I was specifically there for the planetarium part, and everything else was a bonus. There were some really interesting experiments set up, and I didn't really understand all of them, but there was this crazy thing on the ceiling where it just had these balls going through tunnels that would light up these lights as it went through, and it was just mesmerizing. I could have stood there and watched it for 15 minutes probably.
Where's the sign? Sodium, potassium.
I want to touch that. Meet you guys downstairs.
I don't know about any of you, but I find these things so satisfying. I remember these being in arcades and stuff as a kid, but it had been a while since I've seen one. So when I was here, I decided to put in a couple of coins, and I just find it so satisfying. I don't know why, but it just is. I took some video inside the planetarium, but it was really difficult to show the scale of the actual room. If you've never been to a planetarium, I highly recommend it. It's a new day, and you're here at the Bonneville Salt Flats. This is where they do a lot of the land speed records. It's about, I don't know, an hour and 10 minutes outside of Salt Lake City, and it's a very unique location because of the effect that you can get with the very shallow water and then the mountains in the background. Check this out. That is awesome. So the sun is setting now, and I'm gonna take off my shoes, wait out there, and wait for the sunset, and then take some star photos, hopefully. If all goes well, if it doesn't rain anymore. This is one of the coolest places I've ever been in my life. If you ever get close to Utah or Salt Lake City, I highly recommend making the journey out to the Bonneville Salt Flats. It is incredible. Obviously, it's going to look a little bit different depending on what time of year that you are there. I went in June, so there's a little bit of water there. I think in summer it dries up and stuff. But yeah, this was a really cool experience. And it's one of those places that I will make sure that I get back to in my lifetime. Absolutely.
We can warm it up. That's the way to do it. That's the way Nanny said to go. It's directly where to go.
So this wraps up this section of the vlog. The next piece is in Vegas.
Las Vegas, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions around the world who wish they could be here. Let's get ready to rumble! And Marshall!
Okay, so I'm here for game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm actually in the parking garage looking down on everything. I've got my camera here, I'm gonna take lots of footage. I wasn't able to get into the game, but having lots of fun out here, filming and just watching the crowd, having a good time. You can probably barely hear me, there's all kinds of music and stuff going on down there. Check this out. So I'm just gonna be chilling up here, taking as much footage as I can, and watching the game directly up there on the Toshiba screen on the actual arena. So this is where I'll be for the rest of the game unless I get kicked out. In that case, I'll be down in the crowd with the rest of the craziness.
Pittsburgh, Florida jersey somewhere.
Hey guys, it's the next day. Man, what a crazy game that was last night. Washington won, and the place was going crazy, and it was really good at the end of the game. Even though Washington won, the Vegas Golden Knights fans were being very nice and kind to the Washington fans. They were shaking hands, saying good game, stuff like that. I love to see that kind of stuff, so good on the Washington fans and good on the Vegas fans. It was really cool to see. But I didn't get a chance to film a follow-up video last night. When the game ended, the crowd was crazy, and then went back to the hotel and got a good night's rest. And it's a new day. It's a slow day. I have not much planned. Now I am near a Regal cinema place, movie theater. I'm gonna go see the new Infinity War Avengers Infinity War, whatever it's called, movie. I got to see Deadpool 2 while I was here on this trip, and also the new Star Wars movie,
Now it's time for some adventures. So this next section of the vlog is just outside of Vegas, maybe 40 minutes or half an hour. I can't remember exactly, but it's an old kind of ranch that has been around forever, and it's always been owned by really essentially rich or famous people. And they have an incredible history of people that have owned it over the years, one of them being Howard Hughes. You'll see a sign later on that shows all of the owners and all of the history. But for the most part, the entire interior of one of the main houses, which you're seeing here, has remained completely intact with how it was designed back in the day. And there are also like hidden rooms and stuff in it. It's really cool, actually. I'm not sure if people from Vegas or around Vegas get tired of the landscape and all of the desert and the rocks and the lack of greenery and stuff, but to me, it is the complete opposite of where I live. So I find it so fascinating. It's almost like a foreign world to me. It's like me going to Mars or something, and I just find it incredibly beautiful, and it's one of my favorite areas of the world that I've ever been. I was in this general area back in September of last year, more so California and northern Nevada, but I would go back here again, and after that I would go back even again. I absolutely love it. It's a stunning part of the world. This next part was a really fun experience. It was when we got to be inside the arena to watch the game that happened in Washington. Just got home from game 4. Oh, what a game. It was pretty crazy. It all started with heading to the arena and actually going inside the T-Mobile arena. Finally, they opened the doors for us, and it was awesome in there, regardless of who won or who lost. It was amazing. They put on a full regular show, not the intro where the guy comes out and fights the dude in the ice and stuff, but they had the regular announcer there. There was cheerleaders. There was games in between
in the game, in the intermission and stuff. It was truly a pretty great, remarkable experience. I enjoyed it very much. But the game was so frustrating. I'm in Vegas, obviously I'm cheering for the home crowd. I have 2 horses in this race. I don't really care who wins. I'm going to be happy either way. But I am taking part in obviously cheering for Vegas while I'm here. And when you're with other people obviously cheering for the same team, when that team does not do good, it's tough. And tonight was tough. It was a good game regardless. It was a good experience. I met some more people there tonight. Hung out with some subscribers, and Chris, the guy I went with. We had a great time. We had a truly great time regardless of the loss. We had some good conversations as well, some good hockey conversations. And tomorrow we are headed to Mount Charleston for the day. The next game is until game 5. It's Thursday, so it's like a 3-day break. So we're gonna take it easy and yeah, do some hiking tomorrow, and hopefully book my flights home because I've been gone for like almost a month and I need to go home. So I'm gonna be doing that soon. I'm gonna have a lot of work to do when I go home. By the time that you guys watch this video, I will have been home for like probably 2.5 weeks. So shout out to anyone who said hello to me tonight, and it's glad to see you guys. And yeah, just thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day. All right, it's a new day. We're here in Mount Charleston. We took the drive. It's about an hour, I guess, up here with Chris. And Chris, can you tell me a little bit about where we are? Obviously, we're at Mount Charleston, but about where this area is in relation to Vegas, and what we're looking at over there.
Sure. Mount Charleston is actually a ski area. We're up about 11 or 12,000 feet altitude, and we're about an hour and 15 minutes north of Las Vegas. Actually slightly northwest of Las Vegas. Great place to come. To give an example, when we left my house this morning to head up here, it was 84 degrees at 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning. It was 67 degrees up here. So, and I think the high temperature for the day is predicted to be under 70. Yeah. So you got a beautiful view. We're looking down across the mountain here into the western part of the mountain range, which heads down into Nye County, which is the town of Pahrump and the foothills leading into Death Valley.
Man, the temperature's beautiful up here. I can imagine it's just looking right over there. The drastic change in temperature is probably insane.
Death Valley.
But we had a nice hike up here. Not so much for me. I'm a sea level type of person, and
you did fine. You did fine.
Had to take a few breaks, but it was fun, and we're just enjoying today after that tough loss.
Yeah, tough loss last night. I'm still mourning. This is my sacrificial day for mourning.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're just taking it easy today, but I'm gonna head back down soon.
I'm really glad I was able to make it up to the top of this mountain and just see a little bit more of the state and just this general area of the United States or North America, just kind of in general. It really is such a beautiful part of the country and the continent itself. If you ever get the opportunity to visit Vegas, around Vegas, please do. The city and the area around the city is not just about gambling and the casinos. That stuff's really cool, but there are so many other places to visit outside of Vegas, so I would highly recommend, if you ever get the chance to go, make sure you spend some time outside of the actual city of Vegas too.
Alright, some time has passed and I'm gonna end this vlog here, the final vlog. It is 5 a.m. I'm in Halifax on my way home. I left Vegas, technically yesterday morning at 10:20. Flew to Toronto, had a 2.5 hour layover there. Flew here to Halifax. I got here at 2 a.m. local time, leave at 8:20 a.m. Terrible layover. Really sucks. I just been sitting here by myself in this airport basically for the past 3 hours or whatever. It's sucked, and I have another 3 hours and 20 minutes to go. That's gonna suck too, but I'm finally gonna go home. My plane lands in Charlottetown around 9 a.m. and I'm very much looking forward to that, mainly because I'm looking forward to sleeping, because we'll have been up for basically 24 hours at that point, and sleep is required. And I'm also looking forward to unpacking, transferring all my files, start editing. There's so much stuff to do. I have a kind of a get-together thing to go to tomorrow night, or I guess technically tonight. I've already lost track of what day it is, in the 60 seconds that I've started to film this video. But yeah, I have a little thing to go to tonight. Local friend photographers having a little get together, so I'm gonna get some sleep, gonna unpack, gonna go to that tonight, and then hopefully have a really good sleep tonight. Anyways, can't believe the trip is over. It's been crazy, but it's coming to an end. I just wanted to thank every single person that I interacted with. There's literally too many names to name. There's like 50 people that I interacted with that I could say thank you to. So if you're watching and you know you're one of those people, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your help. I appreciate interacting with you, making new friends. Had literally a trip of a lifetime. I was gone for 3 weeks, saw so many things I never ever thought I'd see, or there are some things I think I probably would have seen in my life, but not for a very long time, like maybe when I'm old and maybe rich or something like that, but not when I'm young. And yeah, so I feel, I'm not religious, but I do feel blessed that I got to do those things. So thank you guys, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next vlog, whenever that is, wherever that is. I'll see you guys then. Well, this officially wraps up the final video from the 2018 Vegas trip. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched this video this far. I really appreciate your time. I hope you had fun looking at some of the clips from the Washington Vegas games. That was just such a fun experience, and a really fun experience just to look back on for me. I get so nostalgic about things, so I really appreciate your time in this video. And if you want to watch the videos that predate this one, they are available on the channel. If you go to playlists on the main channel, you'll see one in there called, I can't remember if it's personal or life or vlogs or something, but you'll definitely find them in there. And you get to see me visit the Grand Canyon, get to see me actually go to a Vegas game, and also visit some other states like California, Arizona, and see some really cool things along the way. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Adios.